Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, July the 12th. We've got a whole lot of appointments and different things to go through today, but, and I'll be turning it over to Nick Presavati in just one second, but today I'm announcing that Nick Presavati, is the new director of the West Virginia Office of Energy. This is part of the economic development, area that we have, and the Office of Energy is responsible for the formulation and implementation of energy initiatives, that are designed to advance energy resource development opportunities in West Virginia. I don't know how it could be more important. Really at the end of the day, we always want to never forget all of our incredible energy sources that we have in West Virginia and the blessings that we have, that those natural resources abound in this great state. We want to move forward, embrace alternatives, and that's all there is to it. But at the same time, we absolutely don't want to ever forget all the incredible natural resources we have. The embracing of the alternatives, whether it be wind or whatever, West Virginia offers, greatness in that regard. But first and foremost, our natural resources are phenomenal. But, I've known Nick, I've known his entire family forever. He's got over 25 years of incredible experience in the energy industry. He'll do a great job, and, he's an extremely qualified individual. But, Nick, you're with us today. Come on and talk to us a second.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the opportunity to serve. As you said, I come from a family that's been in the energy industry for generations, and I've been involved for 25 years from a policy, business, and legal perspective. And I'm hoping to use that experience in my role as the director of the West Virginia Office of Energy. From day one, Governor, of your administration, you've emphasized the importance of energy, not only to West Virginia, but to the nation and to the world as a whole. And we've been tasked, the Office of Energy has been tasked by the administration to make sure and ensure that West Virginia becomes and remains not only a national, but a global energy power. And Governor, we will utilize the policy that you just formulated, taking into account all of West Virginia's resources in ensuring that we meet that directive and that West Virginia meets its destiny as a global energy power. I'm honored to serve and look forward to doing so. Thank you, Governor.
No, Nick, thank you. Thank you for stepping up, and it's a really big time honor. Like I said, this family has given so much to this great state. I've known them forever, and I just congratulate all that you've done in so many good ways for so many. You've touched so many lives, and now stepping up in this position is really important. So Nick, thank you, and thank you to your family for all you've done.
Thank you.
I've got some appointments, and I want to go through these real quick. Marshall and WVU, Eastern CTC, and New River CTC, but I've got several of them. I'm going to run through them, but on the Marshall board, the Board of Governors there, Kathy Eddy is going to join us there. She's a certified public accountant, and she's been a past chairwoman of the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Just somebody that will be tremendously valuable to the Marshall board. In WVU, I've appointed Robert Reynolds and Michael D'Annunzio, and to the West Virginia Board of Governors, West Virginia University Board of Governors. Robert and Michael will make tremendous contributions to that board. And Robert is the CEO of Putnam Investments, and Michael is the president of Beverage Distributors Incorporated. And so I congratulate Michael and I congratulate Robert, and they'll do great work, and as well as Kathy, and I know them, I know the families and everything, and it's good stuff. I've also appointed Jonathan Brill from Hampshire County as a member of the Eastern West Virginia Community and Technical College Board of Governors. I have also appointed Richard Snyder and as a member of the New River Community and Technical College Board of Governors. I'm sure, and again, I can't thank these people enough for just stepping up. I mean, that's all there is to it. They want things better in their communities. They want things better at these universities and colleges, all these universities and colleges are on the move, and so I thank these people and thank them so much. I know they've got plenty to do in their lives and everything, but stepping up to try to make things better is really significant. I've appointed Gail Pritchford as the commissioner on the West Virginia Higher Education Policy Commission. The HEPC is, develops and oversees the public policy agenda for the four-year, colleges and universities, and I'm sure she'll do a wonderful job. From the standpoint of reappointments, in addition to these appointments and everything, there's several reappointments, and all the names I've announced and everything with the new appointments will be posted up, and you'll be able to see those. The Appalachian Regional Commission grants and everything, or recommendations. Today, I'm making the announcement of over $18 million of grants that we are recommending for 11 projects in West Virginia. I'm going to read through those very quickly and everything, but these are my recommendations, and they'll have to be approved, but these recommendations will now be sent to the ARC for final approval. But if I could go through these, and I'll go through them pretty quickly, but a grant of $49,483 to the Eastern West Virginia Regional Airport Authority for air cargo market demand and feasibility studies. $187,000, and I'll just round it off, $187,000 and change to the West Virginia Rural Water Association for infrastructure, circuit rider project and everything. The project will be funding drinking water and wastewater circuit rider, to provide technical assistance to water and wastewater systems in the state. There's $3.3 million to the Hamlin Public Service District, and for the Hamlin sewer replacement and upgrade project. There's $1.4 million to the towns of Junior, or to the town of Junior for the Junior water system improvements. $3 million to Cowan, for the public service district there for the Birch River Route 82 water extension. $2.57 million to the Flatwoods Canoe Run Public Service District for the Holly Gray Park sewer system. $800,000 and change to the city of New Martinsville, in Wetzel County for the AAA mobile home water system. $4.2 million to the $4.2 million to the city of Williamson for the Williamson water system upgrade project. $2 million to the Walton Public Service District for the Walton sewer project in Roane County. And these are the awards, these are the grants that I have recommended. We'll wait and see if they're all accepted and everything, but I hope they will be, and these upgrades are going to be phenomenal, and we really appreciate the powers to be and everything giving us the opportunity to give these grants away. So thank everybody at the ARC, and it's good stuff, really good stuff. Now to switch channels in a big way, the people are still going too fast in lots of different places, especially in safety zones, and we really need to really watch and be super, super careful. Get this, in 2021, there was 12,330 people that were killed in speeding-related crashes nationwide. 64 of those people were in West Virginia. We are announcing today the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program is teaming up with the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to organize a targeted, high visibility speeding enforcement campaign beginning Friday and continuing through the 30th of July. Now, and we'll continue on past then. But right now, we are trying to make a real difference, save people's lives, slow down, watch what you're doing and everything. And if you don't slow down, we're going to catch you and we're going to write you up. That's all there is to it. There's no excuse whatsoever for you not understanding. We got to slow down, watch what we're doing, be respectful to all those that are working on the highways. We can't have great new quality highways that are in great condition if we don't do the work. And if you're absolutely out there in one of those workers and you know you've got somebody coming by you at 85 or 90 miles an hour and they're 3 feet away from you, how fair is that? Now, how fair is that really and truly? Those folks deserve every right to go to work, do the great work for all of us, and then get home to their families safely. So we're going to absolutely try to curb the problem and try to do something about it. You know, this week is National Forest Week. Think about this just a second. What do our national forests mean to us? I mean, you know, honestly, there are millions and millions and millions of acres, you know, throughout all this great state and all across this phenomenal nation. I want to just say this, that West Virginia has 12 million acres of forest land. The United States has 193 million acres of national forest. You know, with all that being said, you know, this is our parks. This is absolute beauty beyond belief. The national forests provide us water that we can that serves millions and millions of folks and everything. All kinds of greatness and everything from the standpoint of how our hardwoods clean the air. It is unbelievable the contribution of our national forest, and we should be very, very proud of all those that are working every day to protect and help us preserve that resource, not only in West Virginia, but all across this great country. So get outside and enjoy this resource that absolutely will touch your soul. I could never say enough about that, and that's all I got right now, and we'll take your questions, and thank you again in every way.
All right, thank you, Governor. We'll go to questions from members of the media now. The first today from Mark Curtis with Nexstar Media.
Good morning, Governor. Good morning, fellow reporters and staffers. Governor, I want to go back to an issue that we've talked about before. Last week, I totaled up approximately all the employees that would be needed to fill the approximations of Nucor Steel, Pure Watercraft, the bus company, all these companies that are coming here, Berkshire Hathaway, and plus we have, you know, 1,000 plus teacher vacancies, 1,000 plus corrections vacancies, and more companies are thinking of coming here. We just had a delegation in Seattle talking to Microsoft and Google and what have you. Where are we going to get all these? I came up with an approximate total of 10,000 employees, 10,000 jobs that are being created, and that's not even including the construction jobs. Isn't it time that the state launch an almost Heaven Chelsea Ruby type campaign that's been so successful for tourism, do a parallel pitch for jobs in the state? It just seems to me there's not enough people in the state to fill these jobs. We're going to have to go on a major recruiting effort out of state. So I'd like you to speak to that.
Well, Mark, you know, I love this and love this totally to death. You know, let me just say this. You know, the opportunity to have the jobs here, there's no question. People find the places to go to find the good jobs. These are good jobs. And people find, you know, people are awakening every single day to just how the great and all the opportunities that are here and available for us in this great state. You know, when it really boils right down to it, that's why people are making investments like this in West Virginia. Now, Mark, think about it. The New Course of the World or Pure Watercraft or on and on and on, you know, all those folks and everything, they would not be making the level of investment in West Virginia if they did not believe that the workers would come. The workers will come. And Mark, we do need more and more and more dollars spent, you know, in tourism or recruitment or whatever it may be. Mark, that's the very thing, you know, the foundation right behind all the thinking from my standpoint was just this. Get a state that doesn't have income tax. Get rid of our income tax in West Virginia. Absolutely, we want more and more and more people to come. And we're on a pathway of doing that right now. We cut 21.25%, and we're about to trigger another 10%. We're on our way. We're on our way. You know, Mark, they'll come. They'll come. Absolutely. I am as confident could ever be. You know, there's going to be more and more and more people come. There'll be more kids in our schools, on and on and on. There'll be more people contributing and helping, you know, to absolutely make our highways better. They're going to come, you know, and what we want to do is just continue to make this happen in every way. But when you have good paying jobs, really good paying jobs, the people will find us. And when they find us, they'll never leave because they know absolutely that West Virginia will touch their heart. And what an incredible place. We all know that and everything. But yeah, they're coming, Mark. And they'll come in droves before it's over and everything. You know, but just wait and see. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mark. Next to Charles Young with WV News.
Hi, this is Charles Young with WV News. Governor, I wanted to ask you about the plan to send National Guard members to assist at the southern border. Since you announced that, you know, the number of illegal daily crossings has continued to go down. Is that something we're still planning to do, something we still think is necessary? The folks with the Guard told me that was going to cost about $600,000. Are we still going to do that here in the next few weeks? Thank you.
You know, all's on schedule to do exactly that. We've not changed anything, you know, in regard to the requests that came from Texas and everything. But you know, Charles, the bottom line to the whole thing is the Guard always steps up. We've got the money. We'll find a way to cover the money. But when it really boils right down to it, we need to be able to, you know, many states are doing this, and some bigger than us, but we're stepping up to the level that we think we can and we can afford to do and everything. But at the end of the day, Charles, you know, bad stuff's coming across those borders and in all kinds of places, and we absolutely need to do our part. And the thing that was really amazing is, you know, when we went to the Guard members and everything, these people volunteered. These are the volunteers that said, well, I'll go. You know, and so good stuff, really good stuff.
All right, thanks, Charles. Next to Curtis Johnson with WSAZ.
Hey, good afternoon or good morning, Governor. Just wanted to check in with regards to the state police investigation. Given this week's dismissal of the domestic violence petition in Marion County involving Trooper Comer, I just wanted to check in with you to see if there's been any update, that including any reinstatements, any transfers, any resignations, any reassignments within state police, and as well as, can you give us any update regarding the investigation into those claims that Trooper Comer put forth in his whistleblower letter?
Curtis, let me just say this. I think the best thing, you know, is to have Colonel Chambers on next week. And let him come in and update you, because, you know, I know a lot of information. These people are really working it and everything, and they've heard me over and over and over. I'm the most impatient guy in the room, and I want us to be fair and absolutely work within the constraints that we have to you know, work within and everything. But at the same time, I want us to act. That's all there is to it. You know, we've had enough smoke that there's fire in different places, and we've got to, just some way uncover and move forward.
All right, thanks, Curtis. Governor, back to you.
Let me just review here real quick, but like I said, a bunch of appointments and everything today, and, the greatness about our national forest, I know that. Lots and lots of grants and everything, the ARC grants. We thank all the folks, that they're with the ARC, and remember, slow down on the highways, and we're just going to keep moving north and keep doing good stuff, and hope to goodness that we'll not only be able to fill the jobs at a Nucor or Pure Watercraft and on and on and on, but many others that want to come to this great state and everything. We're all ears and open arms and trying to recruit in every way and just make things better and better and better for all of us as we go forward. We're riding on top of the wave right now. There's no question about that. But this wave can go on for West Virginia for a long time to come. We don't want to blow our legs off and everything. What we want to do is absolutely run through the finish line in my administration, and then hopefully it's set up and everything, and administrations to come, will carry the ball, and we'll just keep making things better and better and better. Thank you so much. That's all I've got. God bless each and every one of you. You've done great, West Virginia. Keep it up.